Hi everyone. Some people have asked what kind of yoga I do in the morning, so I thought I would share that with you. I don't use music in the morning because I don't want my kids to know I'm awake. If they heard music coming from my room, they would know I was awake and then they'd be bugging me. So this just gives me a little bit of like peace and calm and stretching before really being a mom. So I'm just gonna kind of show you what I do. I'm doing it in my bedroom because that's where I do it, right? I get out of bed, I'm still in my pajamas, it's nothing big, okay? So first I just start by coming down on my knees, and then I just gently take some side to side twists, exhaling as I twist. Then I move into some side bends, maybe grabbing my one wrist, and then I just come into the other side just a couple times. Nothing too deep, nothing intense. Just a nice little stretch to get the blood flowing, to wake up, to stretch out all those muscles. I do a lot of wrist rolls, and I do a lot of ankle rolls as well. So then I would come down into tabletop, maybe lift my feet up a little bit. Ankle rolls. And then from here I would do some cat-cow breaths. So on the inhale, my tailbone goes up, belly comes down, head goes up. Exhale, tailbone rounds underneath, back rounds up, head drops down. And I'll just do a few more of those. And then if I'm feeling like particularly like I really need to stretch my core a lot more, like if I was sleeping super weird or something, I'll add some belly rolls. So the belly drops down and then rotates out to the side all the way up and then the other way, rotating down. So you do that a couple times one way, and then the next time you go all the way down, go the opposite direction. And coming into a neutral back, I'll tuck my toes under, bring my hands forward a little bit more, and then press up into downward facing dog. And then just make any movements here that feel good. Lots of hip movements, maybe pushing one foot down, heel reaches to the floor as the other knee bends. Looking under one arm and then the other. And then nice and slowly I'll roll forward, hit a plank drop to the knees, and then very slowly, controlled, lower my hips down, getting a nice stretch. And I usually pick my feet up and then just roll my ankles around a little bit more. Not trying to reach my head back towards my feet at this point of the day. It's a little early for that, right? And then I push my hips back, taking an extended child's pose. Crawl the hands forward a little bit, bring the hips up in the air, take a puppy hip pose here, or heart melting pose. Maybe even bend the elbows, bringing the hands together, bringing them onto my back. Hands come back down, coming up through tabletop, toes tuck under, walk the feet forward, and then I just take a forward fold here, moving the knees around, taking any movements here that feel good. And then I would go ahead and slowly round the back and come all the way up to standing, but I would lose you on my video, so I'm not going to do that right now. And then I would be ready to start my day, drink my coffee, and hang out with my kids a little bit. So another thing I like to do in the morning is I follow the Richard Rohr daily meditations. So if that's something that you are interested, I can tell you a little bit more about that. Richard Rohr Daily Meditations. So anyway, I will talk to you at some other time, and